What's up, X? The one and only Mr. Too Good. Man, I'm back again with another one. Back again with another one, guys. Before we start, please subscribe. Subscribe. That can reach 1,000 subscribers. Right. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. Wonderful day, my Father. Thank you so much for this beautiful week. This beautiful new month, my Father. Let me be like Jesus Christ. Heavenly Father, we declare prosperity, breakthrough, success, my Father, in our lives. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we declare, my Father, upon ourselves, upon our families, my Father, upon everyone we do, my Father, that no weapon from against us shall prosper. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, as soon as we live, my Father, nothing shall stand against us. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, Father, we thank you for the Father, Spirit of God. Take control, take charge, my Father, of our lives, my Father, of our spirit, our souls, my Father, throughout this week, my Father. Like a million Jesus Christ, give us spiritual eyes, spiritual ears, Lord. Give us a spiritual wisdom, Lord. Give us the wisdom, my Father, so that we be able, my Father, to operate. Like a million Jesus Christ, my Father, help us not to be careless, my Father. Like a million Jesus Christ, bless us, my Father. Make us to be productive. Make us to be fulfilled. Favor us, Lord. In the name of Jesus Christ, I pray for those who are watching this video, my Father. In the name of Jesus Christ, bless them abundantly. In the name of Jesus, I feel is protected. In the mighty name of Jesus, they shall never die, forever they shall live to testify. In Jesus' mighty name, thank you. All right, guys, let's do a quick analysis on EURUSD. Right. So with EURUSD, we have this channel. We're inside a channel. So I'm gonna start it here because there's something that I want to explain. Right. I think I want to explain. Put it here because this one is more valid. This is just a fake breakout here. Right. And then we have this upper trend line, the resistance trend line, call it like that. Right. So we have this universal price pushing up like this. So the first touch, second touch, third touch, price broke this level, right? Then broke the trend line, broke the channel. Price came back to retest what? The trend line, as you can see here. So we are ready to push down and continue to complete the 90% rule here. You understand that? That's what we see. Right. And then there's something else here. So now we are looking for an entry point. We also have another channel here. How are we going to be able to enter price? When I enter here, wow. So if you remove, sorry, let's just remove this. We have another channel. If you place our trend line here, you see the channel I'm talking about. This is our channel. It's also valid. Understand that? If you extend it here, right? Also, price broke this level, this channel. Now it's currently retesting. Understand this trend line, and also here we have what? We have a strong zone, which is this level here. So now it makes sense that, you know what, definitely with USD, we're going to push down. Understand that? I'm just going to go first tip around this level, and our second TP on that first channel that I've shown you, right? So that's what we have, right? So now two things might happen here. You understand that? Two things might happen here. If it happens, price break this level. I'm gonna wait for the test here. Price gonna push up, come to these areas because there's strong area. Then maybe from then start to drop. You understand that? So we're trying to be prepared for whatever the market's gonna bring. Understand that? If it does break inside, why am I saying price might break inside? It's because of this impulsive movement that we have here. The impulse, then this seems like a correction. So if we go to H4, okay, let's identify this level. So if it does retest there, then we push down. We want to take our TP here. But if it does otherwise, because we must always have what if. You understand that? So that you can have two options, right? So let's go to H4. When we check H4, H4 make it very, very clear for us. If you can check here, we have this huge movement to the upside. Impulse, then this looks like a correction, right? Starting so that you can see clearly. It's a bullish flag, right? This is a bullish flag that we have, right? Then we identify this level here. So it's more like an impulse correction followed by impulse. You understand that? So that is why I'm saying we need to be careful. We need to be very, very careful around this level. You understand that? Yes, price around this area because already has broken down here. So it might, if it does push up, right, then we take this option. Understand that the bullish movement will be the bullish flag, impulse correction. If it does break this level, then you're gonna buy it. Understand that? But if it's still under this level, we consider sells. Understand that? So that is why, because we know two things might happen here. That is why we need to apply good risk management. Let's go to 1 hour. I want to show you something on 1 hour. Right. So price has pushed down, as you can see here. We're going to identify this area. This is a zone here. This is our zone. This is our strong zone. Price is broken inside to the strong zone. Well, price is broken inside to the strong zone. Right. Since price is broken inside to the strong zone, we're waiting for price to give us confirmation of a sell here. Understand that? Because it's broken inside to the strong zone, meaning there are less chances that price might break and push up. You understand that? And also consider this. Let's remove this for now so that we can make it much clearer. If you can check this, how is price approaching also that level? We have this channel here. You can check, right? So it's approaching with a little reversal. So we can expect price to push down and come back to this area as well, or continue to push down. You understand that? But if it happens, it doesn't give us that confirmation. Maybe it's break this level impulsively. You just wait for it. You wait for it to break this level, then you consider buys. But there's no confirmation for us to buy price here because this is an era of sellers and with confirmation of sellers. Until price break this level, that's when now we're going to be confident that price is going to buy. But for now, if you get a confirmation here, police engulfing candlestick or bearish candlestick around this level, then you can take it and sell it. Understand that? Hope it makes sense. Let's go to the next one. So on this one, we have gold, right? Analyze gold. So we have, we started from the time frame. With gold, we see a bullish flag, right? So we have this strong zone here, strong support. Chin price came here, pushed up. And also, when it's coming back to this level, because it's very, very important for us to check how is price approaching the strong zone. Understand that? So it's approaching the strong zone with the reversal. So we're expecting to shoot up, come back to this area, come back to our 90% row, as you can see, right? So let's go to H4. H4, the reversal is very, very clear. You understand that? It's very, very clear. You can see that this zone is very, very powerful. It's where buyers are. That is why price responded this much. Understand that? Went out. So now it's a matter we're looking for buys on gold. We're not looking for sells, right? So we have this resistance that we have here, where price is currently rejecting. You understand that? We also have a zone here, 135. See this is our strong zone. Here. Just identify it very, very well. This is our strong zone that we have. Right. So price, we're gonna wait for it to come back here. If it gives us a huge momentum on a smaller time frame, then you can buy it. Then your TP is gonna be here. You understand that? So, or let's identify this zone. I know how gold works. Gold is something else. It might break impulsively the support, right? Just break it, just to come back to this level here. You understand that? Then start to shoot up. So we have two possible buying zones. You understand that? The first one, the second one. Since you have two buying zones, it's important for you to apply good risk management, right? You don't enter too much on the first entry here if it gives you that confirmation. But if it breaks impulsively and come here, you're gonna wait for that confirmation. Okay? You buy it. If it breaks inside here, you wait for it to test here. Then you can add more trades and push up. But with this structure that we have, or with this information that we have, price is definitely going to push up with gold, right? Let's go to the last one. So in this one, we have NZDUSD, right? NZDUSD has been moving very, very nicely, right? So with NZDUSD, so let's start with the weekly time frame that you can see the structure more perfectly. So with NZDUSD, we are inside a channel, right? Actually, we're inside a correction with this one. So as you can see, we have this resistance trend line. Then we have what the support trend line. Right. The overall of this market is a downtrend, as you can see here. It's just a bearish flag. It's an impulse, then we have this flag correction, then followed by an impulse. That's what we're looking for. So now we are trying to, the market is pushing up to touch here and make a third touch there. Or going for a third touch there. That's what we're looking for. So we need to check how is price approaching the third touch. Very, very important. So that we can find the confirmation if price going to reverse around that area. Right. So let's go to daily time frame and see what's happening there. When you check on daily time frame, and I check the overall, right? I see something as a reversal or a continuation pattern. So we have this. Right. So it's an impulse, then correction, then followed by impulse. You understand that? That's how I see it. Yeah. Let's put it. No, so we have this continuation pattern, impulse, correction, followed by impulse. So waiting for price to come back to this area there, right? There was strong zone there. Then we drop. So when it comes to NZD, you are looking for price. NZD, right? So let's go deeper. If you can check here, we have an impulse correction, impulse, then it went down, which is I call it a step flag, also this level. So let's go to H4 so that you can see it well. It shows that we are continuing to push up, right? More like a reversal. This is what I'm talking about here. Yeah, this you can see. Yeah. So we're pushing up. We want to complete what the 90% rule of this reversal here. You understand that? Then the only thing that we're looking for, because we know that now the price is pushing up, it's just an entry point, meaning we're looking for a strong support. You understand that? So we have this strong support here that we have. Come on. We have this strong support that we have. So it was strong support. So strong zone. It depends by price come back to this area, price gonna bounce and push up, right? But we've broken so many levels here, so we need to identify. I have this strong zone here because price touched 2 times. Yeah, you see, created an impact in price touched 2 times, so it's my strong level. You understand that? Around okay, let's try to extend it. But you can see price touched multiple times here. This is the level that we have, right? Just bring it back here so that it can look nice. Yeah. So already price has broke this level, right? So we're waiting for price to give us confirmation here. Then we buy price and complete the 90% rule. So yeah, price might break inside, but it doesn't mean now it's a sell, right? So I'm gonna also identify this one. This one. This is our strong zone. Understand that? So if price does break inside, I'm still looking for buys. If it does break inside, you can take a short buy. Sorry, a short sell it from here to here. But when it gets here, me, I'm looking to buy price and push up. You understand that? We are trying what? When we do something like this, guys, it doesn't mean we don't know where the market's gonna reverse. We just understand that the market is not controlled by anyone. It's not controlled by any strategy. You understand that? And when you're doing something like this and say, no, I have this level, I believe this level price gonna reverse and also this level. You are preparing your psychology. You understand that? So that you know if price doesn't do this, you know what price is going to do. Because the most important thing in trading is your psychology. Because if you're looking at one thing, let's say you're saying price gonna only buy here, and your psychology say, yeah, this is the. But what if price break in? What's gonna be your reaction? You understand that you're gonna continue to buy price even though it's pushing down. You understand that? So if you know that, you know what, I'm expecting this, I'm also expecting this. It's gonna be easy for you. It's gonna be easy. You understand? So I'm gonna wait for price to give me a confirmation around this level. If it gives me a confirmation of a buy, then what time frame can this take? Then I'm gonna buy it. But if it does break in, it's fine. Understand that I'm more interested with this big move. I'm gonna wait for it to come back because this is a strong zone here, which is a support now, meaning it's a strong support. So the buyers are come back here, then start to shoot up. That's what I'm waiting for on NZD. Thank you for watching. God bless you.